ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಅವ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡದೆ.
Now that's the Congress party releasing its manifesto. It's a well-coordinated event. There's Mr. Sundaramaya, Mr. D.K. Shivkumar, Randeep Singh Surjewala, Mr. Kharge, all coming together on one stage. Seamless event. But this is just the front of it, where the AVs are playing on cue. The branding is just about right. Even the manifesto, the campaign, elucidated to what the Congress party would hope to perfection. But, like I said, this is just the front of it. There is a lot that goes on behind the scenes of bringing together a cohesive campaign for any political party. Gone are the days where politicians or political parties just depended on door-to-door campaign. There's so much that goes on. Social media campaigns, branding, what exactly the leaders have to say, all of that. Nowadays, there's a war room behind every political party planning its campaign and the image of the leaders and how it will be projected. Now this is the Congress War Room, the nerve center of the Congress campaign. Well, we're coming in from the BJP War Room, and I'm sure I don't really have to say it, the stark difference between the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Congress. If the BJP, you had posters, insignia, well, the Congress looks like a corporate office, the War Room here. You don't see any posters, no flags, very different than the Bharatiya Janata Party. Everybody just putting their heads down, working away. I'm going to cut across and go to the man who runs the operations of the Congress War Room. Mind you, we have to say it. They're the only channel, the only network that has got exclusive access to their war room. They've thrown it open for us. And joining me is Mr. Shashikant Senthil. He's a former IAS officer, left everything for politics. Why did you leave politics? And why did you leave your the services and enter politics?
So it was obvious at that point of time that I had saying that I've seen how politics worked in coastal Karnataka. I felt the country is going in a different direction. Something needs to be done about it. You were posted in coastal Karnataka? I was the collector of
the collector
Dakshin Kannada, Mangalore.
Dakshin Kannada.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that's the hotbed of communal polarization. And
when the abrogation of 370 and also this NRCCA happened, I think 2 officers we resigned from service in protest.
In protest?
Yeah, one was Kannan Gopinatha and one myself.
What made you join the Congress?
So the idea of India, if there is one party which has its ideology as the idea of India, that is Congress, in my opinion. So I thought this ideology has to
The idea of India is not Narendra Modi right now in Vijayanagar, Karnataka.
Absolutely Never.
Never. All right. But with you also bring in your expertise in administration. You've been an officer yourself, and you're now heading the war room. Would you tell us? Because I'll tell you why. It's very different than what we've come from. When we were at the BJP war room, we had like life-size posters, the lotus plastered everywhere, flags. It's very different. It looks like a corporate office I'm walking into.
I think work doesn't require all those posters. What it requires is laptops and good hearts to work. I think we have that in plenty in this space.
So this is the nerve center of your entire campaign in Karnataka?
Yeah. So we have a very dispersed model. We have a very distributed model because we have very clear-cut functional distribution. And we work in these functional areas in different centers. And this is where we coordinate everything. This is where we come for the end of the day coordination, and all the sections feed into this particular space.
What I'm seeing is, and as I actually look around, so like there are like 6 regions in Karnataka. You have 6 regions here. I can see Kalyana Karnataka, Central Karnataka, Coastal Karnataka, Mumbai Karnataka.
Yeah.
So it's like a different election being fought in each cubicle.
Yeah.
So different campaign strategy in each cubicle?
No. We have a matrix model where we have different functional structures. But then we need people to specialize on areas also.
Right.
You can't be handling all the 224 constituencies.
Right.
So we need people who specialize with candidates in that particular area, the polling people in that particular area and stuff. So we have also an area. It's like a project in a company. So these guys are in some projects.
Tell me something, Shashikant. How do you, counter the juggernaut that is right here, the Prime Minister Modi, where the BJP's campaign is all about the double engine, and he's their superstar campaigner. your messaging has been more localized, more regional, hyper-local campaign. Is that,
and also
by
more
design?
precise. What is a double engine? Now, we have 5 guarantees that we are going to provide, and we are sticking to that promise. What does a double engine provide? And people have seen this double engine for the last 3-4 years, and they've called it 40% Sarkar.
I want to ask you right off the bat, like if they have Modi, who's your star campaigner in Karnataka?
They have Modi, and Modi has come now. Our leaders have been, for example, Siddaramaiah ji, for instance. When Siddaramaiah ji starts speaking, you could see what happened in Davangere. The 6 lakh people around in the city. So he's a massive leader. And we have DK Shivkumar, who is a different kind of organizational man. So we have a multiple kind of bouquet of leaders with us, and they have been working for the last 4 months. It's not just 10 days of keeping the angles proper.
What's 150?
That's what we had.
Right?
That's the target.
That's your target, 150.
Yeah.
It's nicely colored as well.
and it's all done in hand. It's not just printed, because people here they work with their soul.
You take us through, take us through your War Room, or no? What do you want to call it?
Connect Center.
Connect Center.
So we have our, the area where we do strategy, we do data analysis from this point.
How do you formulate strategy, sir?
This has been possibly the most keenly contested Karnataka elections in the last 30 years. So it's a do or die battle for
the Congress.
For the Congress, but also for BJP.
Okay.
And this is a do or die battle for the secular Karnataka. And it's a pitch battle on the streets. Hopefully all our inputs that which we get, we're going to formulate into actual messaging on the ground that way. And the last bastion of the secularism in South India is Karnataka, and we hope to retain that.
How old are you?
I'm 23 old, probably the youngest here.
Yeah, that's why. I'm sorry. I don't want to sound ageist, but you're 23.
I'm 23.
You're a part of the party or a volunteer?
I'm a volunteer.
What makes you volunteer for the Congress?
I love Congress, that's it.
That's it, just love Congress.
Yeah. I want to be a part in the future. This is my first opportunity which Sir gave me. So
you want to enter?
Yeah,
you want to
I
enter the party. Okay. I have to say, your PCM and your 40% Sarkar campaign has completely gone viral. Even when you're on ground, it's stuck. Now, what are the other campaigns that have done well?
So that's like the viral campaigns, some of the viral campaigns we've done. So this was when...
so this was Kannada is not so good.
So this was when,
Nandini.
Amul,
Amul Nandini, yes.
Yeah, so they printed dahi.
Oh yeah, that was a smart one to go with.
So basically, she's saying, Adu dahi alla, adu mosru. So it's not dahi, it's mosru. So don't get Amul to Karnataka, we have our...
you have your...
Nandini. Yeah.
Okay.
So that is one. And this was 40 days to go for 40% Sarkara. That's what it means.
Okay.
And this is the Bangalore-Mysore tollway. So you got to pay through your nose to kind of go through that road. That's what it means. You kind of look at it this way.
Yeah, I got it. So it's like that rupee there.
And that's our beloved
Prime Minister.
Yeah. So rally, photo shoot, roadshow inauguration. He's very happy. But PSI, drought, COVID, floods, no answer, no response. So that's...
These boys are like on ground. They are ground guys. They are NSUI, our Youth Congress boys.
So they all go down to there.
Yeah, because Bangalore needs that kind of runners.
That's
so it can't be just managed from the space. So they are all on the ground boys who have been always working on the ground, running around, working for Congress. This is the first time they have come to this space and kind of working from a coordinator.
All of these guys are sitting in this air-conditioned office. You guys go down. So what's the go-to, because you are on the Bangalore desk, I believe. What's the go-to election strategy?
We don't like to share the go-to election strategy at this moment, maybe after 10th. But currently we have understood certain loopholes and the gaps to be bridged in assembly-wise and booth-wise. In fact, the penetration is towards in the booth.
These are your Panna Pramukhs.
Basically, what we do is we try to understand the ground influences.
You go down to the booth level.
Booth level, and we try to influence voters booth level so that people who don't come over for voting also on the voting day. This time it's our agenda to make them to come over, vote, and increase the polling percentage also.
So do you know now that this is your area, and in this particular house there are 5 people, 3 will vote BJP, 2 I will have to get.
Yeah, in house level, we know who's going to vote us, who's not going to vote us.
Each person.
Yeah, because we have understood this.
Voter
Idea,
map.
then you are a Panna Pramukh. That's what you are. So what's the plan for the 13th? If you lose or win?
10th after.
10th after the 10th.
No, there's no. The thought hasn't gone towards the loss. No,
Right.
we are not going to lose. But the 13th is probably it's going to be his day, and he has to. He's
Very presumptuous. Whichever it is, even if you lose, it's your day. We are off.
We are not worried. To be very frank, I can take the liberty and say
Right.
we are winning this election. The people of Karnataka are winning this election.
What are you all guys going to do on the 13th? What if you lose?
Doesn't matter. We're going to party.
You're going irrelevant. You're going to party.
Bangalore is a party town.
Sorry?
Bangalore is a party town.
Party town. Yeah. Sorry?
You're in Bangalore, so we have to.
So irrespective, whether you win or lose, you're partying.
We're not going to lose, but we will party. No. Irrespective, we'll party.
Irrespective. Okay, guys, thank you. Thank you and good luck. May the best party win. Good luck, guys. Thank you. And thank you for having us. It's very kind of you.